Hi, I'm so glad you're here and that you've decided to join Team Wellness Warriors. My name is Lindsay Bauer. Hopefully, you know me. Either I sponsored you in or one of my coaches sponsored you in to our team. We're just so happy that you're here and that you are going to start this incredible journey of changing your life and changing the lives of so many other people. I remember when I started out and I thought to myself, what did I get myself into? And I had no idea that this one small decision would change my life and would change the lives of so many other people around me. So just know that maybe it seemed like a small decision, maybe it seemed like a big decision, but whatever kind of decision you felt like it will change your life. It really will, for your health, for your family, for relationships, for your mind, everything. So I knew when I started that I was motivated to get fit for myself and I was motivated to do this, but I wasn't sure I could motivate other people to do it. And I wasn't sure, I could motivate them to work out at home. I didn't know if I could motivate people to coach like me. But I took a chance and it's really paid off. So it's my mission, it's my passion, it's my purpose to help you reach your goals and change your life. So I continue on this journey every day, sharing about this amazing opportunity with Beachbody, this amazing platform to help other people be able to pay it forward, to build a team where you can create wealth and income and still have a purpose and help people. That's what it's all about, helping people every single day. It's pretty unbelievable sometimes to think that we can do this at home, right? We don't have to go to a job if we don't want to. We can do this at home. We can be successful and we can quit our jobs, earn an income. We can retire our husbands. That's how awesome that this opportunity is if you really take it seriously and really go after your dreams. We get to work out, we get to eat healthy, we get to motivate other people to do the same thing, we get to share our story and our journey to inspire and motivate people. I get to meet so many amazing people. I can't even tell you how many friendships I have formed just being with this company the last 4 years. I have friends in Texas and California that I never would have met if I hadn't had this experience. So I would say that is like the number one thing that I love about it is just being a part of this and connecting with so many people that want to better themselves somehow. If it's not on the scale, it's just how they feel or just how they are as a person in general. So you're gonna find that the people that you connect with you, and the people that you have become friends with will really be the most important and best part of this whole experience. So you will create some lifelong amazing friendships. Okay, so I'm going to show you some slides so you can follow along and take notes, or I can give you these slides later. Maybe in the email I might attach them on there. I haven't decided how I'm going to do that. So yeah, these are to help you. So I first want to talk to you about team culture and what is Team Wellness Warriors. Team Wellness Warriors are any of the coaches on my team that I've recruited to join me as a Beachbody coach over the last 3.5 years. They can be coaches from very early on when I started, or just like you who's starting their journey now. But it's not just them, it's also their teams. So some of my coaches that signed on very early on, they now have teams. And so those people are all part of Team Wellness Warriors and our big family on our team page. So it's incredible how fast this grows. And we'll talk about the team page in a little while, but the bigger team that I'm a part of is called Team Triceps, which you'll hear a lot about. It has just reached 5,000 coaches. So it's incredible to think how just this one small decision can change so many lives. It's the ripple effect, which you'll also hear about in some of your personal development. Our team is all about being a family and supporting each other. So just know our team page You'll be added to if you haven't been already. It's called Wellness Warriors. It's a place where you can ask questions. It's a place where you can encourage one another. It's a place where you'll be supported. It's a place where you can have an open discussion. You can share your struggles and you can share what's working for you. It doesn't matter how new or old you are in this business, you can share, and people will use what you have learned and, use it for themselves. I do ask that when you share on the team page that you always use upswing and that there's positivity. So we'll talk about more of that in like Rock the Basics, but basically finding the silver lining. We are so trained in life to think that failures are a bad thing, but really failures are what get us to the next level, next step, right? If we take the lesson and we actually learn from it and move forward from it. It's not how many times you fall, struggle, or feel defeated. It's how many times you get back up and keep moving forward. Team Wellness Warriors is about consistency, sacrifice, support, passion, positivity, purpose, courage, and confidence. All of those words describe who we are and what I want you to represent as being part of Team Wellness Warriors. So we work hard, but we also play really hard. Getting to team events is really important. We do local events, like I'm from Illinois, so if you're here local, we'll do local events, but then there's also Super Saturday events, and those are every quarter. And you will be able to find one of those near you. I always post them on the team page. There's a link, and you can kind of find out which ones are close to you by clicking on this map and searching locations that will tell you where your Super Saturday is. There is also Beachbody Coach Summit. It is in the summer. And this one is just really key. It's so awesome for your business. I went 2 years ago, and it changed my life. I got to meet Shanti and Tony Horton. It was just amazing experience. I can't say enough about what it did for my business and just the fire in my belly that it gave me. We'll talk about that a little bit more in training, but it was in Vegas for a few years. Last year was in Nashville. This year it's going to be in Nashville. So it kind of changes, but we will talk about that too and how you can earn your free ticket to go to that. So getting to any event where you can be around other Beachbody coaches and get the training that you need is going to light the fire and give you a sense that these people play and have a good time, but they really work hard. So when you get to the events, you get to celebrate your successes. We celebrate big. There's always prizes and awards and things for doing a good job. So keep that in mind. So our mission, and I believe this, is helping you live a life that you deserve, your very own life by design. So I want you to start thinking, what does my life by design even look like? What does it feel like? And what do I want it to be like? What do I ultimately want my life to look like? Start thinking about that and creating that vision in your mind of what that looks like and how Beachbody can help you do that. Beachbody is a platform for you to jump off of, but it is not your life. It is not going to be a part of everything that you do. So when I say Beachbody as a platform, it's there to help you help people and meet people and grow as a person. But I don't do everything Beachbody, so I do their workouts and I drink their Shakeology and I talk a lot about Beachbody, but it's so much more than that. It's about inspiring people. It's about coming together as a community. It's about lifting up other people. It's about being a better person. It's about leadership, dedication, motivation, goals. So just keep that in mind, that Beachbody is not what we represent as a whole. You represent yourself. So let's talk about some important things. So it's not going to be as fun as some things, but we need to cover these things so that you know how to run your business. It's stuff that we need to talk about. So number one, you were added to the Team Wellness Warriors team page. That is a group, a Facebook group on Facebook. That is for all of my team, and all of my team has been invited to this page no matter where they are in the downline. So if they were, my first coach, and if they're my newest coach. You're all on the page. So as of February 2016, I think there are around 60 people on the page. And as you grow in your business, you can create your own team page. But for now, rely on our team page. And you can add your new coaches to our team page as well, because we share a lot of information on this page and you get recognized on this page. So everybody should be on there so that they can be recognized and get the help they need. It's a great place to observe, ask questions, and get a lot of information. So you signed up with a challenge pack, most likely, which is a fitness program and Shakeology. When you do that, you're enrolled in Shakeology Home Direct, or we might call it Shakeology HD. So 30 days from now, you're going to be charged for the Shakeology. And I'm telling you this because I don't want you to be surprised. It will be the same flavor as when you signed up. If you want to change that order to a different flavor or a different date, all you have to do is fill out the form that I put in this email. There will be a link to a form. So after you watch this, there's a link in this form, or to this form, that you can fill out, and you can send it to Coach Relations to change your order. So you might be thinking, well, what if I don't want to be on Shakeology every month? Here's the deal. If you want to build your business, you need to be drinking Shakeology every day. And guess what? Shakeology comes in a 30-day bag, like a bag with 30 servings in it. So you get one per day for the month. And it's an investment in your health. It's an investment in your business. And I've taken this thing to my doctor, my dentist, and they're like, yes, stay on the stuff. You don't need to take any vitamins. This is all that you need. So every day, it's what you need, and you won't need to take your vitamins and probably some medications if you're on certain medications. So ultimately, you need to be doing what you're preaching, right? You want other people to buy it. You want other people to drink it. So you need to be drinking it and supporting the product. So here's the deal. Shakeology is amazing, right? It is life-changing, the nutrients that are in this stuff. And most people have never had it in their body. It may make you feel a little funny at first because it is literally pushing all the junk out of your intestines. It's a health shake. It detoxes you. It has a lot of things in it that are going to get things moving in your intestines. So if you're feeling a little bit of discomfort after you drink Shakeology, I would suggest that you move to a half of a scoop for a little while until your body can adjust. Do that for a week or two and then slowly move to a full scoop. If you do end up piling up on the Shakeology for whatever reason, so you went down to a half scoop, or you just didn't use it for whatever reason, you missed a few days, I recommend that maybe you switch to the packets instead of the bag. Because if you have packets, you can sell those to customers who want to try it or give them out to people. And then you can have a variety of flavors too to try. But there's other things that you can buy that will keep you on HD besides Shakeology, and we'll talk about that too in Rock the Basics. Okay, so the next thing I want to talk about is Beachbody On Demand. Beachbody On Demand is an amazing tool that we have. It's pretty new within the last 6 months, and you get access to it for 30 days for free when you sign up. So I really encourage you to use it. And anyone who signs up as a Challenge Pack customer, so like your customers, whether you are a new coach or a customer, the Challenge Packs are available. Oh yeah, I wanted to say that the Challenge Packs are available to you only as a customer. So once you sign up as a coach, you no longer get a Challenge Pack. So just FYI. So I wanted to just add on to that Beachbody On Demand is also a 30-day trial for any of your customers that sign up. A new customer that gets a Challenge Pack or a new coach on your team, they will also get the 30-day on demand. So for anyone who signs up, you get a whole month free. So what is on demand? On demand is like the Netflix of Beachbody. You get to access tons and tons of our workouts through this Beachbody On Demand website through teambeachbody.com. So just to name a few, like all the P90s are out there, some of the Insanity programs are there, a lot of different stuff is on there, like sneak peeks to different workouts, and there are some special exclusive workouts there with different trainers that you can try. So those are only available on demand. So it's pretty awesome that you can try some of those things. So when you purchase products, some of them will also show up in there. So if you purchase the 21-day fix, it is currently not an option on Beachbody On Demand, not the whole program. You can get a sneak peek. But if you bought 21-day fix, the whole program will be on there for you, so you can use it on the go. There is an FAQ on this. If you're curious to know what programs are available, you can check that FAQ. There should be a link to the FAQs in the body of this email where you got this webinar. So I sent an email that had this video. It'll have the FAQs, and then that form to change your Shakeology was going to be in there too. So keep going on the on-demand. After the 30 days is up, you'll automatically be charged for another 90 days of on-demand, which is around $40. So it's a 90-day or a quarterly subscription. You will be charged for the demand after the 31 days or after the 30 days. So you get it free for 30 days, then you're charged $40 to keep it for another 90 days. If you don't want it or you don't need to keep it, you don't have to. You can cancel it. However, when you start building your business and you become an Emerald Coach is when you sign up 2 new coaches. When you achieve that, you will start to earn free leads through Beachbody. A lead is like a free customer, but the only way you will earn the leads is if you have the club membership, also known as the on-demand subscription. So if you are ready to build your business and you're ready to sign up 2 new coaches, I would say to stay on the demand subscription. I would not cancel that. But if you're not ready to sign up 2 new coaches and you're not sure when you're going to do that, then you can cancel it. Just try it for the next 30 days so that you know what it's like. And then, if you need to, you can cancel it. So why do I love demand? I love it because I can access it anywhere I want as long as I have Wi-Fi. So when I go on vacation, I don't have to worry about DVDs. It's going to be there as long as I have Wi-Fi. I have done so many workouts in hotel rooms, and it's just so nice to know that I can stay on my schedule of the program that I'm in as long as I have Wi-Fi in my on-demand. So you can use the same link that I will put in this email to change your Shakeology. You can use that to cancel the on-demand. So it's pretty easy. So the last thing I want to talk to you about is the FAQs. The FAQs are full of tons and tons of helpful information. It's like your knowledge base for being a coach. Yes, I'm going to provide you lots of training, and we will go through the steps of training, but there will be things that come up. There's a lot to learn as a new coach, and you have to take it day by day. So when things come up and you don't have access to, the team page or me, and nobody's getting back to you, use FAQs. When you need an answer right away, you can be resourceful in that way. Google it or check YouTube or FAQs. There's always a video on YouTube on just about anything you can imagine. The coaches have made those for us. So I will be linking the link to the FAQs in this email as well. Now we're going to talk about social media. I'm not going to lie. When I first started, I'm really scared of social media. What am I going to post? What am I doing? I had no clue. Most people are like that. I just kind of dove in and figured it out as I went along, what worked and what didn't, and I watched a lot of other coaches and saw what they did. So we have come up with some best practices on how to post on social media. That's not going to turn away all your friends, because let's face it, how many people do you know that are out selling stuff? They're selling stuff. They add you to groups before they ask you. They post just salesy things, and you're like, ugh, I don't want to buy anything from them, right? And I don't want it to be like that. It drives me nuts. I'm sure it drives you nuts. And so we teach you how to post so that it doesn't feel icky, right? So I get that. Here's the deal. You just have to share. You just have to share your journey. You just have to share your life. There never has to be a call to action to buy a product. Never. You never have to ask anybody in your post to buy anything from you. You can just post about what workout you've done and what's working for you and your meal plans and recipe and food that you've eaten. And just say, if you'd like an accountability partner, message me. Or if you'd like to join my next group, message me. And then when they message you, then you talk about price. Then you talk about what you have to offer. So that's not salesy, right? It's just being helpful. It's just about how you share and what you put out there. We want to inspire people. We don't want to sell. We just don't want to do that. So ultimately, yes, we're selling a product, but we're sharing our journey. And we're telling it like it is. We're being real and being people. When we're being real, we're attracting people like us that are also real. So we're just going to go through some of these steps for social media. I'll just give you some tips here. I'm going to show you some more slides. So number one, and first and foremost, social media tip is just be you. You just have to be you. Don't try to be someone else. I know it's easy to follow top coaches or other coaches or me, you might copy what I do, but just focus on being you. What is it about you that people love? And just focus on that for a while. My second tip would be to start sharing more. So whatever you're doing right now, I just want you to take it up a notch. If you're sharing once every few days, then you should probably start sharing once a day. If you're already sharing once a day, then start sharing twice a day. Whatever you're doing now, just pick it up a little bit. If you aren't sharing anything, how about you just share a few times a week? All you need to do is start sharing about what is going on in your life. So what is going on that your life is worth sharing with other people? If you're starting a new workout program because you're just starting out as a coach, you could say, you can just post about that. You guys, I just finished T25 or whatever program you're doing. I've outdied. Has anyone else tried this program? That's all you have to post. And when you end with a question, people like to answer and do polls. So you want to ask a question, you want to be funny, you want to engage people. The ultimate goal is to get people to comment on the picture that you posted. So if you can, you should always take a picture or use a picture. It's better because people are attracted to pictures. When you take pictures, make sure it's a flattering one. If it's a selfie, make yourself look good. Smile, don't wrinkle up your forehead. If it's not a good day to take a picture of yourself or you're not comfortable, then take a picture of something else. So like your shoes, maybe you went on a run, just snap a picture of your shoes, your workout shoes, or take a picture of your arm flexing or your weights or even your dog, something like that. There are lots of apps on your phone that can be helpful when you take pictures and make them look a little nicer. We'll talk about some of those things in Rock the Basics, or you can ask me. Or you can have someone take a picture of you. I use my kids a lot to take pictures of me. I have a self timer on my phone, so I might prop it up to give maybe get a full body picture or just something that's bigger than just the length of my arm. So make it funny, get people to interact and engage on your posts. Now there's something that we call the 80-20 rule when posting on social media. It comes from a book called Jab, Jab, Right Hook by Gary Vaynerchuk. The little jabs are the things that you're doing, such as you're posting like, I drank 100 ounces of water today and it feels good. I ran to the bathroom a million times, but I feel better because I drank all that water. So that's just a little jab, right? Or you're talking about a healthy recipe you're making, or you're talking about changes that your family is making, or you're talking about just feeling better because you're making better decisions. That's not selling, that's sharing. Sharing what is going on in your life because of the decisions that you are making. Things are happening because of what you are doing. So you are sharing those things, those little things, those are jabs. Those are the things that people are interested in and they are watching and they're curious. They're watching to see what you're going to do. They're watching to see how long you stick with it. They're watching to see if you fail, honestly. Now, the right hook is when you ask them to join you. So only 20% of the time you're going to be asking them to join you in a support group or join a free group that you have, which we will talk about in some of the Coach Basics training coming up more in detail so you can kind of know how to do that. So 80% of the time, you're going to be posting about what you're doing or what is going on in your life. It doesn't even have to be fitness related or eating related. Just get people engaged and talking. Then the other 20% or even less can be you asking them to join you. A lot of times you're talking to people behind the scenes. So like I said earlier, just asking people to message you if they need accountability or if they're struggling, that starts the conversation that you're going to have behind the scenes. You're going to text them. You're going to do instant messenger. You're going to email them. So you're never selling anything on your actual page. Okay, so the next tip I would have is to tell a story. Always find a story behind what you are posting. So if you get your hair cut and your hairdresser says, wow, your hair has grown so much, what is it? Is it your eating? And, that's when you can say Shakeology. Put that in your story. You can share that on social media. Take a picture of your hair and put it on there. I had that happen to me when I went to the dentist. He said my gums were less inflamed. And, he wanted me to send him the link because he wanted to try it out for himself. I had a sample with me. I gave him one. It had all the ingredients on the back, and he was really, really impressed with what was in there. So you can talk about where you were before you found the program. So maybe you've been doing it for 2 weeks. You might say, what's happened to you in 2 weeks? And, you lost a few inches, you lost a few pounds. Talk about how you felt before you found the program. You always want to have a point A and a point B. Where were you before? Where are you now? What happened in between? So what got you from there to there? We'll really dig deep into that when we start doing the Coach Daily. I know I keep saying that about the Coach Basics. We're just trying to do this 30-minute video to get you started on the right foot, and then you can dig right into these Coach Daily trainings. They're about 10 minutes a day or how many ever you want to watch. So, okay. So that's just a little snippet on how to share your story, and this will help attract more people to you that want to join you. And then lastly about social media, never be negative. There always has to be upswing. There always has to be a silver lining. Share if something bad happened to you, that's okay. Share if you had a tragedy in your life, you can share that. But there always has to be something good that's happening in your life. So share, the silver lining in there. Share what you learned from it. So remember, things don't happen to you, they happen because of you, and they happen for you. It's a lesson to be learned. So you have to take from it and learn a lesson from it. So tragedy, what did you learn? So be better at finding those quicker so that you can be an inspiration to others and post those. So now I'm going to show you how to enroll a new customer or a new coach. So this will be really important as you have new customers or people who want to sign up as coaches, an easy way to send them the information so that it's kind of foolproof that they can't make changes to it. So you'll be sending them this link. It's basically the same thing I sent you probably. So I'm going to share my screen and show you what it looks like. Okay, so you are going to go to coachmobile.teambeachbody.com. And you can do this from an iPad, a smartphone, your computer. It's not really an app, but you can make it look like one on your phone. So once you do that from a smartphone, you should be able to add it as an icon on your home screen. That way it's just easier to find. There should be a little paper icon with an arrow up. Click that to hit add to your home page. So it'll be like an app on your phone, but like I said, it's not an app. It's just an easy way to find it. So I will put the link in this email that I sent you. It should have the link to this so that you can easily find it in case you didn't catch the name. So you might be logged in when you get in. Right now, I'm not logged in. It's saying enter your coach information. So it's going to be the same email and password that you use when you log into teambeachbody.com to order products and to look into your back office. It's the same. So you're going to log in and hit submit. Now it's asking that you have permission to enter in and enroll these personal information. So yes, you have permission. You've asked the person if they'd like the link, and now you're going to send them the link. So I'm going to just make up an email address so that I can show you. the first thing you're going to need is their email address. And then you can either enroll them as a new coach or enroll them as a customer. So either option, it's going to look the same. It really doesn't matter when you go in here. So if you do that, you're going to need their first name and their last name. And you don't need the phone number. It's optional. So I don't usually ask for that. There's also the option to choose United States or Canada, and that's going to be really important. I mean, typically you'd probably use United States, but if you do have someone signing up from Canada, the shipping and things are going to be different. So you can shop now, or you can enroll without purchase. Enrolling without purchase is just going to be signing them up for the free club membership for the 30 days. So you can do that. That's a basic membership, and you just hit submit. That's pretty simple. I don't know why I have all these pop-ups. So if I just hit shop now, it's going to take me in, and I can choose the product they want to buy and the Shakeology together. That's a challenge pack. Or I can hit skip challenge pack if they want to buy stuff individually. Obviously, the challenge pack is the best option. We've talked about that before. So the first thing, if they're going to do a challenge pack, you're going to pick their product. So right now, 21 Day Fix is on sale. That one's pretty common. So we select that, and then we go in and we select which Shakeology. There's cafe latte, vanilla. Every option is pretty much in here. So just be careful that you're picking the right option, because cafe latte looks a lot like chocolate. So might want to just be careful. Don't go too fast. So then once I hit OK, I'm going to hit add to cart. It's got the right amount in there. And then at this point, you would hit submit. I'm not going to hit submit because that's not a real email address. Once I hit submit, they will get their email from me, just like you did. Now, if they want to not do a challenge pack, and also this app is really used just for new customers. If they're already a customer, this isn't going to work. And so there's other ways we can send them a link or get them enrolled or switched over. So we can talk about that at a later time. If you want to skip the challenge pack purchase and just do individual items, you can go into products, and you can pretty much find anything in here. Beachbody Performance line is in here. Any program is in here. So you would just select what they want. If they wanted a bag of Shakeology, you could select that as well. The boosts are in here. The sample pack is in here. So anything they could possibly want is in here. The other thing in here is if someone has you've already sent them a link, but they want to change it, or they lost their link, you can go in and look at all the people that you've sent links to, and you can contact people and resend enrollments. So here's status. If you go in there, these are all enrollments that I sent that were never completed. So say Cynthia says she lost her enrollment, or she would like something new. I would click on her name. This shows what I had sent her previously. I can hit contact, and I can resend it, or I can modify it. That will be where I can make changes to what she wants. So if she didn't want the club membership and wanted to change to 21 Day Fix, that's how I would do that. And so I can resend it that way. I don't know about these pop-ups. It's driving me crazy. It's only when I go into this Team Beachbody site that I get them. So here's a tab that shows started. These are people that started their enrollments but never completed them all the way. And then I can also look at my completed. I'm not sure why I would want to look at that really, because I can look at that in the back office, but that's just how you can see people who have completed their form. So let me just make sure I covered everything. So if a customer just wanted Shakeology, it's going to be $130. I think we talked about that. The best deal for them is to get the challenge pack for $10 more. For the ones that are on sale, like 21 Day Fixes, the challenge pack is $140. Normally it's $160.
If you bought them separately, it would be $190. So if they're going to buy Shakeology, I always offer for $10 more, whatever program is on sale. Also get you the 2 Success Club points for the month, which is a good thing versus the 1. So we really want to set people up with really good nutrition, which is Shakeology, and a simple fitness program that works for them. So I hope this helps you get started. And just remember, if you're not ready to sign someone up right now, that's totally fine. But this is something that you're going to need at some point when someone asks you, or just at any time to enroll someone. So it's a good thing to talk about. But we'll continue to talk about these things and rock the basics. And just know that it's just really important to know how to sign people up. So let me know if you have any questions.
Okay, so now that you have learned some basics on how to sign people up and some basics of social media and how our team works, we are going to talk about some next steps. So, in the email that I sent you, you have some links, all the ones we talked about in this video, the FAQs, all those things that we talked about. There's also going to be a form called Discover Your Potential. That form is super important because it's going to help me learn some more things about you and what you want to do in this business. It's going to give me an idea of how to help you and how to create a customized plan for you to move forward. So once you fill that out, you will get a link for a new coach Zoom call. What is Zoom? Zoom is like Skype. So we do these new coach calls where you're actually going to be on video with some other new coaches. We're all going to be kind of like Skyping together. We call it Zooming, though. It's a little bit different. I might ask you to talk or say hi, but probably nothing big. We do these every Monday night at 9 p.m. Eastern Time. 9 p.m. Eastern Time. So if you can't make this Monday, then try to make the next one. You really need to be on one of these calls in order to move through this coach process quickly so you can get to your coach basics training. So in that Discover Your Potential form, there's going to be some questions about which Zoom call you want to be on. Once you tell me which one you want to be on, I will send you a link to that call. It is live. You just click on the link, and you're going to need to get Zoom. So how do you get Zoom? Go to Zoom, Z-O-O-M, zoom.us. You need to download or run the application on your phone or desktop, whatever device that you're going to think you're going to use for the call, or regular calls, because we do our team calls this way too. You will also have a link to the daily training. This is like a module, a training site where you get access to 30 training videos. We call this Rock the Basics. I've talked about it a lot in this video. This will help you rock coaching. The first 10 videos are all about telling your story and building relationships and the basics of navigating through the Team Beachbody site. The second set of videos are about running challenge groups and support groups and helping people pick the right program and selling the products and making commissions. The third part is about building your team and how to talk to someone about joining your team and how to earn residual income from your team, and how to motivate your team also. So there are 30 videos. You can do them on your own time. You can do them as fast or as slow as you want. I would suggest at least doing one a day. If you're not ready for like team building ones, those are like the last 10 days, so you can do those when you're ready. But if you're ready to rock this, then I would suggest doing all of them. You can do as many as you want in a day. They're usually about 10 or 15 minutes long, and they'll have a little assignment for every single day. And you can enter your homework in right there in the module. And so new coaches also will be entering there, so you can kind of see them, and that's kind of how you'll learn and get to know other people. So after that Zoom call, that one I was talking about where new coaches get on, after that Zoom call, you're going to get a new coach checklist. This is going to be a way for me to check, for you to check off things as you do them. These are some things that you need to do to really get going in the business. So it's a way for you to start a list of potential clients and customers that you want to start helping. So from there, once you fill out that list, you and I will have a one-on-one call. We're going to talk one-on-one, probably via Zoom again. We're going to talk about your customized plan that I made for you based on all the answers you put in the forms that you sent to me. So I'm so excited that you're here. I'm so excited to do the Zoom call and learn more about you through the forms that you're filling out. And I can't wait to read the answers and help you come up with a customized plan to get you started on this journey. So congrats on being on the team. We're just really, really excited, and we'll talk to you soon.